Welcome to Reading the Bible with Pastor. Today we're on Exodus chapter 26, starting at verse 15. We had last read about the curtains of the tabernacle, the tent of God, and now we'll read about the frames. And these frames is what the curtains will overhang and create a structure with. You shall make upright frames for the tabernacle of acacia wood. 10 cubits shall be the length of a frame, and 1.5 cubits the breadth of each frame, so 15 feet by 2 feet. There shall be 2 tenons in each frame for fitting together. Now, a tenon is a kind of like an extension or projection out of the wood that would fit in a slot. So there's 2 tenons that will fit into a slot to hold up the frame. So you shall do for all the frames of the tabernacle. You shall make the frames of the tabernacle 20 frames for the south side, and 40 bases of silver you shall make under the 20 frames, 2 bases under one frame for its 2 tenons, and 2 bases under the second frame for its 2 tenons. And for the second side of the tabernacle, on the north side, 20 frames, and their 40 bases of silver, 2 bases under one frame and 2 bases under the next. And for the rear of the tabernacle, westward, you shall make 6 frames, and you shall make 2 frames for corners of the tabernacle in the rear. They shall be separate beneath, but joined at the top, at the first ring. Thus shall it be with both of them. They shall form the 2 corners, and there shall be 8 frames, with their bases of silver, 16 bases, 2 bases under one frame, and 2 bases under another frame. We'll take a moment right there, just kind of digest what we just read. So, frames, right? In the Hebrew, this could be translated as boards or frames. And this is just a piece of wood or a frame of wood, much like a door or in the inside a stud to hold up the curtains. And as they stand there, there'll be 2 tenons that will sit in 2 silver bases to hold it up as they're putting the tabernacle together. And you can see that in that picture there provided for you. We'll continue with verse 26. You shall make bars of acacia wood, 5 for the frames of the one side of the tabernacle, and 5 bars for the frames on the other side of the tabernacle, and 5 bars for the frames of the side of the tabernacle at the rear westward. The middle bar, halfway up the frames, shall run from one end from the end to end. You shall overlay the frames with gold, and make their rings of gold for holders for the bars, and you shall overlay the bars with gold. Then you shall erect the tabernacle according to the plan for it that you have shown on the mountain. Now, in the picture there, you'll see that there are what looks like 2 bars on each frame, but it's split into 2, so there's 2 bars on top and 2 bars on the bottom. That's one interpretation of what we read here. Another interpretation is that the entire side would have 1 bar going the length, so there would be 4 bars rather than 2 bars on top and bottom. Verse 31. And you shall make a veil of blue and purple and scarlet yarns and fine twined linen. It shall be made with cherubim skillfully worked into it. And remember, cherubim is an angel. And you shall hang it on 4 pillars of acacia overlaid with gold, with hooks of gold, on 4 bases of silver. And you shall hang the veil from the clasps, and bring the ark of the testimony in there within the veil. And the veil shall separate for you the holy place from the most holy. Now this veil is what is actually torn from the top to the bottom during Christ's crucifixion, but not this veil, the veil that's used in the temple. You shall put the mercy seat on the ark of the testimony in the most holy place, and you shall set the table outside the veil, and the lampstand on the south side of the tabernacle, opposite the table, and you shall put the table on the north side. You shall make a screen for the entrance of the tent, of blue and purple and scarlet yarns and fine twined linen, embroidered with needlework. And you shall make for the screen 5 pillars of acacia, and overlay them with gold. Their hooks shall be of gold, and you shall cast 5 bases of bronze for them. Pick up next time with Exodus chapter 27, and we'll continue reading about the other furnishings of the tabernacle as we move outside of that tent of meeting where the Holy Holies is and the holy place, and we'll see more in the courtyard of the tabernacle. As always, please subscribe to the channel and share this with others so that they may also read the Bible with Pastor.